is good, peoples? I should actually get, like, trains running. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. Ooh. I happen to be in two very big projects right now, which one of them being 009 Duke. If I can actually win the bid on a N scale 040, might come soon. And of course, the other one is this layout, which you can see is by far not finished. Did weather the track a little bit though, so that's cool, I guess. Other than that, I have absolutely no video ideas that I can do. So, might as well talk about the newest thing right now, the Bachmann Ryan. If you didn't tune in onto the Thomas Tuesday, which I forgot to, Thomas Tuesday actually released the new Bachmann Ryan prototypes all painted up and stuff. Needless to say, it looks great. Power of movie editing, it's like right there or something. I don't know. Now, needless to say, the Bachmann Ryan is actually very impressive. I got this one hold up right now. What's cool about Ryan is that he's actually the first CGI exclusive character, from my knowledge, that we've gotten. Oh, and let me tell you, he is a looker. Right off the bat, Ryan is so incredibly detailed compared to the other Bachmann Thomas engines. Actually, the first iterations of the Bachmann Thomas engines, they were incredibly under-detailed, probably because they were based off their model series variants. As time went on, the Bachmann engine got increasingly more detailed, with example coming up right here. Bachmann Rheneas. Ooh. The Bachmann engines have improved immensely throughout the years, especially when you see the Bachmann Thomas and then you see the Bachmann Ryan up beside each other. It's like night and day. Let's go over Ryan and look at all the features that he has that are good, both good and bad. First thing that I think we need to mention is the face. I have no idea if the eye mechanism is in this thing or not. Well, holy crap. It looks really good. There was literally like a whole section of the Thomas Tuesday that was just talking about like, oh, you had two different faces that you could have chose from. You chose this face, so that's good. Again, I don't really know if the eye mechanism is in this thing or not, but I would assume it is, and if it is, it looks really good. Right beside the face, though, is an accurate looking lamp, which actually looks like a lamp. Don't know why Bachmann Thomas hasn't updated yet. I'm still a little miffed on that, but whatever. Looking everywhere else on this model, it looks fantastic. Like, they said it even has separately applied handrails, which I believe is a first for this series, besides the narrow gauge engines, of course. In my opinion, probably the best thing that is about this model, the open cab. Technically, it's not an open cab since it just has the window in it and everything else underneath it is just filled in. But nonetheless, it's an improvement at least, and I would much rather have this than just closed off cabs. All the lining on here, all the lettering, it looks very crisp, very sharp. It looks very good. It's always nice to see lining done correctly. He's even got some pretty nice pipe work on the sides, and all of his paint is all looking nice as well. Coal load could be a little bit better, but I don't really like the Bachmann coal loads anyway, but I can easily replace that if I ever get this model. And rather fortunately, we have a back lamp that is separately applied. Very small detail, but I think it's worth mentioning. It's basically it with the Ryan. I have no idea how this thing performs. I definitely plan on getting one though. Even if the performance is literal trash, the amount of detail on this thing is very something to write home about. I'm very excited for the future of Bachmann, considering that Ryan here looks absolutely great. And I wonder who will be made next. My English is on point. Another thing that we can also discuss is what engine will be made next after Ryan. Bachmann has this really weird thing where they release like a big engine and a small engine. They've done this with Busy B. James and LBSC Thomas, and then they did it again with Daisy and Ryan, where they announced them at the same time. Following suit, who would be made next? Unfortunately, I think the main candidate here is Nia and Rebecca. I'd be very frustrated if they made Nia and Rebecca because I hate both of these characters and most of the fandom does, so I don't really think most people will buy them. I personally would be kind of offended that they couldn't have used this chance to make better characters like, I don't know, Hero? If they were released, it'd be whatever, because I don't think many people will buy them, and then they will just fall into obscurity like they did with Salty for a while. At the very least, that's kind of assuring. Speaking on notes of other characters, how about Hero? A character that I thought that would have been made into HO scale for a while now, and I honestly think that there's a big chance that he could. Not only was he the first CGI exclusive character, but also he's one of the more popular ones, and it would honestly be really cool if Bachmann were to release this guy. On the other hand, it would also be really cool if a Japanese company like Kato or Tomix would actually release one of them. Both Kato and Tomix, in my opinion, I believe have made D51s. I know for a fact they made Japanese steam engines in N scale and HO scale, so it'd be really cool to see Hero made by one of them, but we'll have to see. In terms of tank engines, I really don't know who will be released next. Considering that Bachmann really loves to reuse tooling, I would honestly not be surprised that Sydney would be made, but I don't know. Maybe they can throw a huge curveball and release, I don't know, Stanley or something. I have no idea. Anyways, that's basically just about it, about the Bachmann Ryan and future releases and stuff like that. To be quite honest, I am very excited for the Bachmann Ryan. The detail looks pretty good, face looks pretty accurate, and I am very excited to see what the performance will be like. I don't know if I'm ready to make a pre-order for him yet, since I'm kind of stuck to narrow gauge at the moment. I will definitely consider it, and it honestly would be really cool. And also, last thing, side note, did you know that they made a cleaning brake band for the Thomas range? I don't really know how it works. It kind of looks like they just put a track rubber underneath the spikeful brake band and painted it blue. But honestly, I think it actually looks really cool. It has literally nothing to do with this video, but I honestly thought it'd be cool to mention since I saw no one talking about it. And pretty much that's it about this video. What do you guys think about this video? Very different video to what I would normally make, usually like custom videos or layouts and stuff like this. And if you did like this video and you would like to see more stuff about it, comment down below what other topics you want me to talk about next. Comment down below the topics that I can talk next, video ideas. You can also message me on Instagram or Twitter if you want. And with that, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and all the YouTube buttons and stuff. And I will see you guys later. See ya.